But a man who was there at the time is Chris Walker, James Packer's neighbour, who witnessed the fight and joins us now exclusively on the project. Chris, crazy day, I bet, for all of you. Tell us what happened.
Well, sitting on my balcony on a quiet Sunday afternoon, all of a sudden there's yelling and screaming out in the street, which is typically Bondi sometimes, but this was quite amazing. And then within a couple of minutes, another limo arrived, and next thing you know, two guys are out front of my house going toe-to-toe with a punch-up.
So now there has been talk of Gyngell, quote-unquote, lying in wait for Mr Packer. I suspect, what, was he hiding in a bush? Did he have an Inspector Gadget-type trench coat on?
Oh, no, it was deadly serious. It was like two dogs going for each other's throat.
Chris, were the Bondi Rescue Boys on hand at any stage during the fight?
They would not have been any help. Those two guys were far too big.
So, without obviously using, I guess there was some swear words involved in the conversation. You heard one side of it. From what you heard of that one side of the conversation, what was the problem?
Oh, I just think someone was hurt. I confirm that my neighbour has in their possession the teeth of one of the two people in the fight.
And what is their eBay seller name? You talk about being living next to Mr Packer. Ricky Martin's just around the corner of a day. What do you do for a living? You live in a nice part of Bondi.
Yeah, I'm a executive mentor. I work with leaders in business, trying to help them not do what happened out front of my house.
So have you learned from today something to bring up at your next seminar?
I have. I can say this is how not to exist as a corporate executive, so maybe we can learn from this rather than to celebrate it in some other way.
Chris, you saw the fight. What we all want to know is who won. From your perspective, who won the fight? Let's call
Well, if you're a gambling man, I'd say Mr Packer.
Mr Packer. Wow, there you go.
Ultimately, nobody wins a fight like that. You know that.
Of course, because it wasn't pay-per-view.